I talk a lot about jerseys and jersey collection kind of stuff because I do have a large jersey collection. I'm wearing one now that was actually bought for me by a subscriber, which I was very grateful for because it's very hard to find. And I wanted to wear this because A, it's gorgeous. I don't care what anybody thinks; it's fantastic. I still think you could do something with this for a brand new one for the stadium. They might as well have done this. Anyways, that's a whole other argument. A lot of people ask, well, where'd you get the jerseys? And then people, will automatically assume that if you pay for full price, they're $200 each. Holy crap, he spent so much. Nah, it's not the way it works. Now, this time of year can be a great time for, I'm not going to say fraud, but some misleading advertising. Now, the one at the top is not. Now, Bench Clearers, who I've advertised for before, and I'm going to throw this in here, and it's in the description for this video as well. Currently, they have 35% off everything, and that extends into tomorrow. So, these Black Friday deals usually run until Monday. Some cases they don't. Some of these on here don't. But Bench Clearers 35%, I think is the highest that I've seen it this year. So to me, that's good. That's supposed to be how Black Friday works. But a lot of the sales that I see are the same sales I see during the year anyways. But everybody's panicked because they're trying to find a deal. And if you're a collector like me, it is a good time to find deals, depending on where you look. Ice jerseys, right on the front. Black Friday, 25% off, but it excludes jerseys. Always read the fine print. I always go to the Adidas jerseys too, because very often you'll see that jerseys are on sale, but it's Fanatics. And Fanatics loves to do that. The NHL loves to do that, which is why I believe the Fanatics jerseys, the NHL makes a much larger profit margin on than they ever did with CCM or than they do with Adidas. Adidas don't go on sale as often. Basically, if an Adidas goes on sale, it's because it's out of circulation, and they're just trying to get it out of the warehouse. Fanatics, those go on sale all the time, and I think that's because if you look at it, they're cheaper fabrics. They're not made as well as the CCM. They're not made as well as the Adidas. And the logos, all the folding you do, yeah, they fold easily. And they get lines in them easily as well. That's why I barely ever wear the one Fanatics I have hanging there, which is the Islanders. Because I can already see that logo isn't going to last very long if I wear it very often. So there are reasons I don't go with Fanatics. Cool Hockey, they have 30% off, $175 minimum. Looks like on the Canadian and American site, it's the same price, $175 minimum. Sometimes with Cool Hockey, because you have a change in the rate of how much you're going to pay, it's $175 US, 199 Canadian. Sometimes they make it so it has to be over 199 Canadian before you get any kind of free shipping or any kind of discount or any kind of sale price. So I always watch that too if there's a minimum for shipping. Which is why I've got up here Bench Clearers. It's free shipping at $100 in the USA, $150 to Canada. So I made an order through them because I thought at 35% off I might as well. And I shipped it to my USA address because that way I only had to go to 100 rather than 150. NHL Shop is kind of tricky. I'm going to be honest. NHL Shop, which of course is, whole Fanatics thing. It's a Fanatics experience. Fanatics experiences involve ripping your hair out and screaming and yelling at your computer. I can only assume that's what it involves because normally when I deal with the NHL site, that's what it is. Either I'm trying to order a jersey. They've had a New Jersey Devils authentic jersey, authentic Reebok, okay? So the authentic Reebok, and for like $50 in my size. I've tried ordering it 3 different times to 3 different addresses. Each time it goes through, then I get a refund and they go, it's not available. And I'm like, okay, wait, what? So NHL Shop can be a Fanatics experience, as in I go fanatically crazy when I'm on it. And again, because they have a 30% off sale, which excludes jerseys. That's why people are there. That would be like Bench Clearers saying we have 35% off, but it doesn't include the tanks. Sorry. It's just on mug cozies and stuff like that. Sorry, if you were looking for tanks, which, is all over all of our advertising, you came to the wrong site. When a website is about ice jerseys, it's in the name. It's not in... Why? Why? Anyways, I understand they sell a lot of other memorabilia related to sports, but it's in the name. So 30% off excluding jerseys here. I did put up here Cyber Monday with a question mark because I would imagine Cyber Monday we may see some new deals, as in a couple of these come to an end tonight. Ice jerseys comes to an end tonight, I believe. Cool Hockey, I think it comes to an end tonight too. There's so much a fine print, and sometimes they put the expiry date in the fine print too. I've had it as well where they will still have the big ad splashing a sale on different websites. I'm not calling these guys out. I've seen where big sale price, and then you click on it, and it's full price. And you try to apply whatever coupon code there might be, and they go, that's expired. Well, take it off your site then. Who updates your site anyways? So Cyber Monday, we may see some new deals. Sport Check has 30% off on Fanatics jerseys. Kind of going to what I'm talking about. I do get jerseys once in a while through Sport Check, but very rarely. They have to be throwbacks, basically. And they have to be throwbacks I can't find anywhere else. There's a Kings jersey I got that way. There are a few. There was the Sharks. There's the one Sharks jersey I have. I know there's a Flying V that I have from Vancouver I couldn't find anywhere else at the time. Now they're everywhere because all of a sudden everybody has to have a Flying V. I started it. I'm kidding. I didn't start it. But I'll finish it. But yeah, Sport Check has 30% off on Fanatics jerseys. And if you like Fanatics jerseys, that's fine. For me, I don't like the fact the logos won't last. And if you're an eBay buyer, there are some minor sales. I think it was Hockey Authentic had 11% off on jerseys. And I think they do the retro jerseys as well. There are some really nice custom-made retro jerseys. I have the Cam Neely there that I got during the summer, which was one of the few jerseys I was able to get that month. Your best time to buy jerseys, this is one of them, but notice how many are excluding jerseys. And really, honestly, the end of the season is a good time to pick up jerseys. When the new jerseys are about to come out, so when teams are about to release new designs and maybe they're letting go of an old third, those old thirds will all go on sale all of a sudden, like as if nobody wants them. The Jets third right now, I've seen that on sale numerous places, so if you're wanting that one, I've seen that on sale numerous places. Of course, I get a lot of my jerseys through Ben H Sports on eBay. I talk about this. I don't see a lot of sales, but again, if you email them, which I have it here right here, and I know I didn't show it very well on screen last time, but there's the email address right there. So you save 10% if you go directly through him and not through eBay. But again, it is tricky to boost your collection. I've bought my wife currently, I think, 18 items for Christmas. I started buying them last month, and honestly, I go to various sites and look for sales. So women's gear, if you have a special lady in your life and you're like, I don't have the means to buy her all kinds of stuff, and I really want to shower her with gifts and attention. The NHL site has a lot of women's stuff for cheap. So going through the Fanatics site as well. Fanatics and NHL Shop normally have very similar sales on basically the same stuff. The reason I don't have Lids up here anymore is because Lids is now run by Fanatics, so it's all the same stuff. I've been in the local Lids here. It's sad. It used to be that you could order and have stuff shipped to store, and you could order from other stores, and they all shipped amongst themselves. That's all dead. And basically, honestly, the selection in the stores is crap compared to what it used to be. They've just gone the way of Fanatics, and I find that a lot of Fanatic stuff isn't made as well and with the same care. Now, this is a Fanatics hat. I know the irony of this. This Fanatics hat was actually given to me by a subscriber. I do have some Fanatics hats. Most of my hats are Adidas or Reebok. So these designs are Reebok. I get comments on this design here. I've got literally a whole drawer here full of just this design, where it was the reflector and the logo on the other side. Once I got used to it being off center, which drove me nuts at the beginning, I really like these. I've got about 20 different teams in these because, again, it's an Adidas. They don't seem to be making the hats anymore. Fanatics makes all of them. And I found the Fanatics were made better. The logos were made better. This one's not bad, though. Honestly, it's not bad. This design isn't bad, although the weird holes here. I remember when these ones came out. I believe this was one of the draft hats. And Yvonne and I were watching the draft, and I said, how many of those teams do I need? She said, no. I think I've got Boston and Vancouver. But when you look at the fact that I've got about 20 of that design, there's another design here too, and these have gotten tough to find too. This is the Reebok, and these were draft hats as well, and they're just fantastic because you've got on the back NHL and the team name, the NHL logo, and they're really, really nice. And again, I got those ones through Lids back in the day. Most of those through Lids. I got them through the American site too, which now ordering through that site is ridiculous. And you can't get free shipping through Lids anymore if you're in Canada. It's just, ugh. Yeah. So, and they're not paying me a cent to tell you any of this either. Not being paid by Lids. I'm not really being paid. For the most part, I do have an agreement with bench clearers who seem like really decent guys. And yeah, the rest of this is just all free promo, me telling you guys where to find stuff that's basically not jerseys. But again, if there's a girl that you go, you know what, I'm going to get her a pair of slippers, I'm going to get her a pair of mitts, I'll buy her a toque, I'll buy her a bunch of basically warm stuff for winter. And especially if, much like my wife, if they have those icy cold fingers and you want to deal with that. And really, in all honesty, when I was shopping for stuff for her for Christmas, I was like, we really need to deal with how cold her hands are. So I'm not saying I got her 20 different NHL team pairs of mitts, but I'm not saying I didn't either. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this has been helpful on some level. Again, for people who are all panicky, I really haven't done Black Friday shopping because I start my Christmas shopping in October. So they don't need to have protests at my house because I don't really get bought up in the Black Friday stuff. And again, a lot of the sales you're going to see, they're all on at the same time right now, but a lot of them are similar to the same sales that they've had going on during the year. Amazon, look at all these Black Friday savings. Yeah. A lot of them are same prices I've seen for sale on things throughout the year. It's just a matter of not getting caught up in the craziness at this time. I don't go anywhere near a mall at this time of year. It's not going to happen. But I've got, basically my Christmas shopping is almost done because I make sure it gets done early, so I don't have to worry about it. I used to have, way back, I would do all my Christmas shopping in September and October. And this was before I had kids, when I was single. And then on Christmas Eve, I loved to go to the mall. Like on the 23rd and the 24th, I would love to go to the mall and just sit there and have a snack and watch people go crazy and see the huge lines and be like, I don't need to worry about that. I don't need to worry about any of that. Oh, look at that. They just sold out of that too. It was great. I haven't done that in a while. Maybe I should start doing that again. Take the family. We can make a family day of it if we can find parking. Anyways, that was one thing I didn't have to worry about being single. I could just walk over to the mall. All right. So if you guys know of any big sales and big deals and this kind of thing, by all means, feel free to share. And again, as much pressure as there is to buy stuff at this time of year, I do my best not to really worry about that. I just think it's funny because everything's tied to my PayPal and I get notified. So if Yvonne bought me something on PayPal, I would see. And so it's tough for her to buy me stuff, but vice versa is not the case. So I buy her stuff and it's fine. And it's not, it's one of those things that I guess for me, I'm just really grateful for everything right now. So I'm feeling extra generous, to which subscribers are going to go, give away your stuff. I'm like, it's not how generosity works. All right. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Again, happy December, and if you're not happy with the holidays, the good news is they're over in a month. You can hang around here and watch videos, and for people who don't like the holidays in general, I'm gonna let this out too. We always have a live stream on Christmas Day, which seems crazy to some people, but not everybody observes Christmas, not everybody enjoys Christmas, not everybody loves this time of year. And so it's nice to hang out, talk a little bit of hockey, and just pretend it's a regular day for around an hour on Christmas Day. So we do that. We've done that last year, the year before, and we're going to do it again this year. There's not even a question about it. Of course we're going to do it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for helping this channel reach the stage that it's at now, which is 128,000 subscribers, which is insane. And here's to some further insanity. I will talk to you again soon.